Well, our organization started 75 years ago, roughly, and it started as the organization called the United Campus Ministry to the University of New Hampshire. And it was a variety of ecumenical Protestant groups who came together to start a progressive Protestant campus ministry on the UNH campus. And we were in 3 different locations in Durham, and then in 1980s, this building was purchased by them. And it was one of the volunteers who said, well, this is a place where all ways meet. So this building was named the Waysmeet Center. And we've been Waysmeet since 1987. And that she passed on at 101. Her name was Mary Holder. But the spirit of what she saw here continues to live to this day. Well, we do some direct services. Our direct services are the Cornucopia Food Pantry, which is open twice a week. And next year will be open the 3rd time a week to serve. The 3rd time will serve only students, and that was started in 1997.
We serve the UNH campus community. We also serve, Durham, and we have some people come from far distances, but we open our doors to everybody.
We have a food rescue program which helps provide food for our food pantry, but it's 8 different food rescue partners that helps rescue food that is going to be thrown away or put into the waste stream and get it to people who need it. And so we have a growing food rescue operation. We have a program called Flames of Hope, which is an emergency assistance program for students and others in the community who need help with anything. We don't have any limits. It can be medical expenses, legal expenses, housing, utility bills, finding a car, finding a bike, finding toys for kids, dental. We just did a dental, a need for dental surgery. So it really is us using the relationships we have in the community helping others. We rarely have enough money to provide the funds, but what we do is try to provide either free services from people who will provide it or use all the resources in the community to come together to help take care of someone's need. We have indirect services too that we do. We do a lot of educational events about usually social justice topics or topics about how to build a better world around sustainability, peace, justice, activism. We do dinners on the 1st and 2nd Fridays of every month, which are a dinner of fresh food where folks come enjoy dinner. On the 1st Friday we have a drum circle after the dinner. On the 2nd Friday it's with the Organic Garden Club, and it's a meal made from scratch from the garden and local farms. We do some other small dinners, and our hope is one day we'll have dinners every Friday night with different kinds of themes. We have a residential community where 8 students live here as an intentional community to try to just learn what it means to live in community with each other in productive, respectful, and loving ways.
My name is Zachary Adenolfi. I'm an intern at the Waysmeet Center. I also am a resident here. So as an intern, I am working on lots of different projects. Right now we're having a big fundraiser, so I was working on that quite a bit, and we're also doing a very large permaculture project for the grounds. So those are 2 of the main projects I've been working on this semester. The people here are incredible. There's so many people that are deeply passionate about this place. They care so much about making this a place that is like a home away from home, not just for the people living here, but for anybody that wants to come here and be a part of the center. So I think in that way, everybody is very caring and compassionate. And if, it's not always like that because people are people and, things can be tough sometimes. There's definitely always a striving towards becoming better. And just that sort of striving is what makes it such a great place to be because you know that everybody's working towards becoming their best self.
The people here are just so nice. Like, Waysmeet doesn't care where you come from, or you don't have to prove that you're in need to come here. Anyone can come here, students can come here, but it's really great how many people volunteer and pitch in from around the community to help out those who really need it.
I think Waysmeet's influenced me in a lot of ways, opening new doors to new people, opportunities. It's just made me an overall better person because of the people that are here.
People come here to find who they are in a new kind of way. I think it is a place of reflection and a place of self-growth. And it's often very subtle. People don't necessarily recognize it, but I think just being in community is something that can bring people together in a way that is allows for perspective and new perspectives. So just talking with people that you might not ever not talk to normally is a way to, learn about yourself. So for me, it has been an amazing, stepping stone in my own development, and I feel more confident in myself in a way that without this place I absolutely would not have. So it's such a gift, and I feel like it's going to be a part of my time here, and when I go away from here I'll always want to come back here, because it really is, like I was saying before, a home away from home. The community is so strong. So yeah, I mean, it's really hard to talk about because it's something that's so close to what I've become and who I am at the UNH, at this university. Without this community, I don't really know where I would fit in.
We've had students from every continent but Antarctica both live here and participate in here. We have students from at least 13 spiritual traditions who have both lived here and have been active here. And that includes students who have no tradition, the atheists, agnostic, or nuns, N-O-N-E. We've had students from the whole array of social identities that identify in a variety of different ways, and those are all intersectional, so it's not just a linear. But we have students from all socioeconomic backgrounds. We tend to be on the progressive liberal side of things, but we've had many students who might ground themselves in conservatism, libertarianism, who certainly are always welcomed here, but have been engaged here. Because part of what we try to do is create a space for conversation, a space where folks can feel safe enough to actually have differences. So it's different than creating a safe space where no one's able to say anything. It's a safe space because here the intellectual gifts we have can come together in difference so that we can learn instead of polarizing each other simply because we might have different opinions. So it is a cornucopia of students. Yeah. Hi, I'm Larry Bruckner-Wood, the director and chaplain of the Waysmeet Center, and we could not do the work that we do without the hundreds of volunteers from campus and community that make everything here happen. So we look forward to having you volunteer with us too.